Good morning, fourth grade. This week we are going to be preparing for our test that will be on Thursday, the 14th, during homeroom. This unit we learned about our Earth and different types of maps like topographic and profile maps, as well as different natural disasters that can change our Earth's surface. To prepare for our test, we're going to today, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we're going to go over each of these topics so we can refresh our memories and be prepared for our test. Today, we're going to start with reviewing topographic maps and learning and reviewing how to read the different parts of a topographic map. I first want to start out by showing you two pictures of two different mountains. This mountain is Mount Shasta. This is a picture of a volcano in the Cascade Range in California. And then the mountain on the right side is a picture of Mount St. Helens. Something that both of these mountains have in common and what we're looking at is that they are both showing a profile view. A profile view of a mountain shows us what the mountain looks like if we're looking at it from the side. This is what a profile mountain looks like. And profile mountains and profile maps and profile pictures are helpful so they can show how the mountain looks. But can we really see what each different part of the mountain looks like? How the different elevation the mountain has? We really can't see the shape as we go up. So that's where topographic maps come in. Topographic maps take a 3D picture like this one and show us a 2D representation of those 3D surfaces. They show us the size, the shape, and the elevation. Elevation is how high an area is above sea or above the ocean. The lines that we see on topographic maps are called contour lines. These contour lines are what represent the different levels of elevation. Let's take a close look. This is an example of a topographic map. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different contour lines. Notice how each of these 6 contour lines have a number next to it. These numbers on the contour lines are its elevation. If we trace this line right here where the 100 is, all around, we go all the way around. The elevation all around that mountain at that point is 100 feet. And it's also the same for this second contour line with the 200. When we follow this line all around, the elevation is 200 above sea level. That is the elevation. No matter if I'm standing on this side of the mountain or on this side of the mountain, the elevation is always 200 when we follow that line. To read topographic maps, we want to pay attention to each different contour line because the contour lines don't only tell us the elevation, but the way the lines shape, the way the lines go also tell us the shape and how quickly. See how these lines are very close together? That means if we're climbing the mountain from this side, We're going up that mountain at a quick pace, and we're getting higher and higher the elevation. If we were to start climbing the mountain from this one, we will be climbing up, and it will be taking us a while to get to 200 elevation or 300. Now, notice how there is space in between each contour line. Sometimes there is a big space, other times the space is much smaller. That tells us how quickly the elevation is going up, and that is called the contour interval. Contour interval tells us what is the difference in elevation from one contour line to the next. By how much is the elevation increasing? How much does it go from 200 to 300? 100. And from 300 to 400, another 100. The contour interval tells us how much it is increasing. Topographic maps are helpful for people that like to hike or ride up mountains, or geologists, because it helps them know the shape of the land, what path is easier to climb, and what they can expect when they arrive at different points of the mountain. Topographic maps aren't just for mountains. They are able to show different parts of landforms. They can also be shown on canyons, plains, cliffs, all different types of landforms. All different types of landforms can use topographic maps to tell about the elevation. Before we go, I want to remind you how you can study to prepare for our test. Today we went over topographic maps. Tomorrow we will be reviewing the layers of the earth and volcanoes. And then on Wednesday we will review natural disasters. Remember that you can get prepared for your test using the test review tab in Google Classroom. There are two different things you can use under test review. Thing number 1 is the Unit 3 test study guide. When you click on the study guide, it will open up a tab that has each of the different topics, vocabulary words, and the definition. It is available in English and in Spanish. Also, if you want to quiz yourself with the different vocabulary words, click on the Quizlet link. When you click on the Quizlet link, it's going to take you to this website, Quizlet. And you can either use the flashcards, you can use the flashcards and review what each word means, or you can test yourself, and it's going to ask you a question, and then you can type what you think the vocabulary is. That way you can know what each of these words from the study guide mean. And then I also created an ODALU link for you guys to do like a practice test. This ODALU link is going to be posted under Monday. For ODALU, you click on the link. Once you get to ODALU, you're going to click the blue login button and log in. Do not click register. Do not click register. You're going to log in using your username. The username, if you read the directions, it's right here. It is science _ your homeroom teacher's name. And then the password is science, the number 4, me. So make sure you read your directions in your Google Classroom so that you are able to sign in with Odaloo. If you have any questions, just visit me in office hours. I will be there till 3:30, and I will be also stopping by each of your homerooms to review the material. Now you can use the next 15 minutes to use either Odaloo or Quizlet to study and prepare for the test. Let me know if you have any questions.